Hi everyone, it's Zoe from Book Reviews with Zoe, and today's video is my March TBR, and for the month of March there's two readathons that I'm participating in. It's the Thick Thighs Readathon, hosted by Sash Reads, and a Roll of Reads readathon, hosted by a book fiend named Mel. So let's get into the books that I plan to read. So Thick Thighs Readathon is a week-long readathon from the 1st of March to the 9th of March. And there is a bingo board to complete. The aim of Thick Thighs is to read positive plus size rep books, essentially, in a nutshell. But yes, so I will let you know what I plan to read. None of these are physical books from memory, so hopefully I put images somewhere along here. So the first book I want to read is for a book that has LGBTQIA plus rep, which is Moonstruck Volume 1 Magic to Brew, which is a graphic novel, and that fits that prompt and a graphic novel prompt as well. And that is it. So that's the first book I plan to read. So the second book is the group book that we plan to all read for the month for this readathon, is called Supersize Bubblegum. All I know about it is it's plus size, rep, and superhero elements in it. Sounds like a lot of fun. Love the cover. So that fits a book that is written by a BIPOC author and the group read. So yeah. So the next one is I plan to read is, hang on, I'll get to my list, is, what is it? Blessed by the Cupid, a distribution system by Robin Jo Margaret, and this, I found it on KU, a book that has invisibility disability rep. Don't ask me what it is, but that's what it's got, and that's all that fits that prompt, and it sounds like a lot of fun. And the last book that I want to read for Thick Thighs Readathon is for a book that has a plus size representation. I am going to read His Human Nanny, Monsters Love Curvy Girls #1, apparently, by Michelle Mills. It's on KU. It's 128 pages. No idea if it'll be any good, but I love participating in Thick Thighs Readathon, and you should participate too. So the next one is my Roll of Reads TBR. So I'll go and set up the board and let's find out what I plan to read for Roll of Reads. Okay, so I've set up my board. Excuse the angle because I don't really have much space, so let's just go with it. So I will roll. I'm gonna do 5 rolls for this Roll of Reads. I could roll a dice and determine, but I'll just say 5. And if I roll 3 times the same number, I've got to add a roll, and if I land on a 20, I think, from memory, you have to add a roll, no, do a punishment. Yeah, so essentially they're the punishments, they're the rewards, and they're the prompts. And these are fixed prompts here. So, yep, let's get on to it. So we got a 4. 1, 2. I can't count. I seem to be missing a row. And while we're here, let's add an extra row in. Because it should be 5 across. Very well. which we can easily fix by doing this. There we go. Alright, so pick one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's, what do we got? We got First Nations author. Oh, good choice. Let's go into roll number 2. Yeah, we got, what did we get? That is a 2. Oh, I should replace that one too. So we got, what did we get? Neurodivergent rep. Alright, so replace that prompt. And then let's roll over here. Maybe let's even get a higher number. Yeah, we got a 1. So the 1 is one of the fixture ones that we always get out of our comfort zone. So, alright. So we got, what would you get? We got a 7. So this is roll number 4. So that's 5, 6, 7. We got Australian author. And then roll number, the last roll, which is good. What do we get? We got a, oh, focus, that looks like a 12. So we've got 10 here, 11, 12. A seasonal read. So, I'll tell you what books I plan to read. So, here are the books that I plan to read for my roll of reads. Let's get into the first one. For First Nations author, I'm going to be reading I'm Not Really Here by Gary Lonsborough, which I know Bing Chicken Books Nerve's favourite author, and it's one of the books that they recommended for me to read for my 12 friends picked books that I didn't do a video for, but you now know one of them was this book, so I'm looking forward to finally reading it. So this next one that we landed on was Neurodivergent Rep. So I'm going to continue with the Wayward Children's series. So I think I'm up to book 2. I'll put up here, whatever it's called. So yeah. Roll number 3 was a 1, and it was out of my comfort zone. So, out of my comfort zone, I am reading Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens, because this is definitely out of my comfort zone. So, yeah. Let's see if it's any good. So, roll number 4 was Australian author. So, I'm going to be reading this book, which is The Assassin's Thief by Madeline T. Wu. This is the Bookish Spice edition, which is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. I've heard amazing things. I know Sash Reed absolutely adores this book, so I'm looking forward to reading it. And the next book prompt we landed on was a seasonal read. So for that, I'm going to read, because it's the month of March, which means technically it's the start of autumn here in Australia. So I'm going to read The Cinnamon Bun. No, not The Cinnamon Bun, because I haven't read the first one. Hang on, I'll grab the right book. The correct book I'm going to read is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. Yes, so this book I feel like I got gifted by Liv from Endless Pages, so thank you, Liv, for this. I finally read a book. I've heard mixed things about this book, but it's definitely autumn-ish vibe, so that is a seasonal read, so yeah. And now there are 2 books that I also need to add to this TBR that Roll of Reads did not help me get to, but that's okay, is this gorgeous book, which is "'Tis the Season for Revenge" by Morgan Elizabeth. This is a Bookish Spice edition as well. This was the first book, special edition they did, and it's gorgeous. I've heard it's like Clueless. Yes. So I'm looking forward to reading it. All I know is it's a romance, so yeah. And then the last book I need to read is Shorefall by Robert Jackson Bennett, which is book 2 in this series, which is A Star Read-Alongs series thing for the first half of this year. So this is book 2 we need to read in March. I absolutely adored book 1. I read it in 2 days and gave 5 stars, so I'm really looking forward to reading book 2. So yeah. So this is the physical copies of our books and all of the ebook version that I'm going to be reading. Yes, I'm really looking forward to this month of March. I've got some really interesting books, and hopefully we're starting a new job. I'll be able to have more spoons to do more filming. So hopefully more content, more consistent content will be the start of March. I'm hoping. My thumbs up, fingers crossed. So like this video, subscribe to this channel for bookish content, and I'll see you all later.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.